time for our VFLs to get together and do their huddle thing. And my question today is, I got a couple of offensive linemen and a former defender over there. Is Tennessee's run game as dependable as it used to be? Are you just not running it as much because, well, now we can throw it again, so we're going to throw it? Or do they look at it and say, boy, I would have liked to have had a more effective run game yesterday or against Georgia? Under 50 yards in the first half against Georgia, not under 50 yards yesterday in the first half against Mississippi State. Let's see what they say as I kick it over to Ollie Lane, Marlon Walls, and Mike Stoll. Take it away.
Hey, John, thanks. Much like the hard-hitting T, Tennessee, as an offensive lineman, anybody, you want to hard hit someone. You want to get after them. You want to control the line of scrimmage because as the game wears on, mentally that drains them. I think from what I've seen is, yes, you definitely want to be able to run the football. However, if you've noticed, Tennessee's formations aren't the four wides out, past the numbers, past the hashes. You're seeing your tight end a little more. You're seeing a little bit more of a bunch formation. So now you're putting 6 in the box. So now it does make it a little bit harder because those gashes and those big breakaway runs aren't quite there. So for an offensive lineman, it's more of the combo blocks. It's more of, okay, I can't, if my guy goes this way, I got to stop him from going this way versus if it's all spread out. If he goes that way, I'm going to run him that way. That's my take on it. Marlon, what you say?
That's a great point. I think that's overall, I think that's it. But I would say something a little different is I think they're still trying to figure out the running back situation. It looked like yesterday Star Thomas kind of jumped Peyton Lewis, but hasn't jumped Deshaun Bishop yet. So I think for them, I think a big part of it is you don't have that consistency there. I think the running backs don't know who's getting the ball to start the drive. I think it's kind of a hot hand kind of deal, a spread a moment. And when you're talking about that, that means that guy isn't comfortable enough to say, okay, I'm going in the game this series. I know I got the next series, what I need to do to get better. I think it's more of a spread a moment of we don't know who's getting the ball this series until we're told so. And I think that's affecting the run game.
Yeah, and I mean, to both your guys' point, it's especially frustrating from an offensive line standpoint because when you look at a run game, it mostly lays on, well, is your offensive line not getting movement? They're getting movement. They're moving guys off the ball. So as an offensive lineman, you get frustrated. Why is the run game not clicking? Why is it not clicking? And I think it's partially both of those things. A lot of the run scheme now, it seems like they're trying to pull people across the field and stuff like that. And that works majority of the time, but I think at some point in time, you got to get more to your outside zones, your true traditional inside zones. I mean, you've seen it a little bit when we run Joey on the outside. It is successful. But, I mean, again, to your point, they haven't figured out, the first 4 weeks we're all sitting here, White and Star Thomas get more reps. And then you have a game like Deshaun Bishop has yesterday, and so you're like, well, that's probably why. But at some point in time, everybody knows in the SEC, you've got a back that you have handpicked and chosen. That's going to be our ride and die. And they haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, they did make a comment yesterday, too. I think you saw Star Lewis. He has star potential, power. But at the same time, blocking is an issue. You saw Peyton Lewis once early in the game pick up a great extra outside linebacker that allowed for a nice completion. But then I saw him miss one later in the game. So that plays into it. But overall, John, I think offensively we're kind of, yes, you want to run the ball. You want to be able to go out there and make things happen. And at the same time, you control it, especially on the road. If you can run the ball, that's what you want to do.
Very good. Thanks to the VFLs. I appreciate them. When we come back, we're going to have all 5 VFLs out here. We're going to take a look at Tennessee, some interesting numbers as to where they are at this point in the season, what we think they're going to accomplish moving forward over the next few games. We've also got the Cavaliers line coming up. It's an open date, but we still have to pick the game for the next game. So we're going to pick the Arkansas game 2 weeks out. It's a challenge. Plus, one member of our panel has already been out. They've been ousted, yanked. So we'll discuss whether we want to give charity to them and keep them alive in the program or not. As we go to break, I've talked about the show The Final Word. We do it. It goes up Tuesdays on the Sports Source Digital Network, our YouTube channel. Take a look. This is a clip from last week's show. We have more fun doing this thing. If you like this show, you'll like that show on our YouTube channel every Tuesday. Here it is. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
No, this game will not be remembered. It's actually funny. As we were preparing for this week for this game, I realized I made my debut against UAB in 2019, and I don't remember that game. So I'm definitely not going to remember this
your
one.
own debut.
The only time it gets remembered is when we played UAB and we had to beat them in freaking overtime.
Who scored? Was that
Denarius Moore.
And they carried him. Didn't you guys carry him off the field?
I did.
Yes. I didn't know you guys were on that. And I said that may have been the low point for Tennessee football. It was not losing to Georgia State. It was not losing to Wyoming. It was beating UAB
Yep.
and carrying a guy off the field.
There's more off.
I'm really confident in Lance Hurd. I'm confident in this guy's ability to go play that tackle position, blind spot, protect him. I know.
We're all saying nice things about guys we trashed last year. I'm in. I'm already in. I was saying Sunday, just fire up the Heisman campaign. He may not win it,
He's fourth
but
best
give the
odds
guy
right
some
now.
promotion. He's already, in Daniel's mind, he's already one of the greatest legacy players in Tennessee history.
Hey, I was right.
No, you ain't. Not yet. I think this has been the perfect game to get Boo Carter on offense. He's played more on defense. No. And here's the reason why I say that, because they
doesn't matter.
told us that this offseason.